So I want you to sit down and watch this as well. Two teenagers getting into a fist fight last weekend at a New Jersey mall, but when police arrived to break it up, the black teenager was held to the ground and handcuffed, while the white teenager wasn't, and it is sparking outrage and actions of racial bias. CNN's Athena Jones has more on the story.
Accusations of racial bias by police after they broke up a fight between a pair of teenagers, one black, one white, at a New Jersey mall. A now viral video shows the teens having a heated discussion. The white teen pointing his finger in the face of the black teen, who pushes the white teen's hand away. The white teen then shoves the black teen, and the two begin to tussle. At one point, the white teen tackling the black teen and pinning him to a couch, then throwing him to the ground. When police arrive to break up the fight, a female officer pulls the white teen away and pushes him to the couch without handcuffs, while the other officer presses the black teen to the ground and kneels on his back. The female officer also coming over to kneel on the teen's upper back while they place him, and only him, in handcuffs.
Oh no! Holy f.
Treatment some viewed as unequal, unfair, and racially biased. One bystander exclaiming in surprise as police handcuffed the black teen.
Yo, it's because he's black.
CNN affiliate WCBS spoke with one of the teens involved, 14-year-old Kai, who asked that his last name not be used.
I was confused, why they saw me as a bad person, me as a aggressor.
The 8th grader telling CNN affiliate WABC the fight began after he stood up for a friend, a 7th grader, being picked on by the other teen, who the station identifies as a high school student. The teen calling the encounter with police scary and frustrating.
If they don't know how to treat the situation and deal with the situation equally and fairly, then they shouldn't be able to deal with the situation at all.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy saying,
I'm deeply disturbed by what appears to be a racially disparate treatment in the video. We are underscore with emphasis that we're committed to increasing the trust between law enforcement on the one hand and the communities they serve on the other.
The NAACP New Jersey State Conference calling for the officers involved to be removed from the force pending an investigation, and saying despite years of talk about bias training and accountability, when Bridgewater police found two youths fighting, the immediate reaction was to aggressively throw the black child to the ground. At the same time, the white youth was carefully eased onto a couch and treated like a victim.
It's very obvious.
Kai's mother, Ebony, telling WCBS,
maybe they could have broken up the fight and maybe set them aside and called their parents. No cuffs, no aggression, dealt with them like they were teenagers.
Asked what they want to see happen to the officers.
I guess for them to be fired.
I'm not happy about it, and I do want those two cops to become unemployable. That's what I would like.
The Bridgewater Township Police Department saying in a Facebook post it knows the video of the incident has upset members of the community and is asking county prosecutors to conduct an internal affairs investigation. The Somerset County Prosecutor's Office Internal Affairs Unit says it is investigating the fight itself and the police response to it.
Oh no!
The police department says it has received additional videos from members of the community, and both the department and the prosecutor's office are asking anyone who has a video of the incident to get in touch with them.
There is outrage after a video showing two New Jersey police officers breaking up a fight between two teens in a New Jersey mall. Police pinning 14-year-old Kai to the ground, handcuffing him, while leaving the other teenager uncuffed. Kai is here with me now, along with his mother, Ebony, and attorney for the family, Ben Crump. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it this evening. Kai, I'm sorry this happened to you. You say this whole incident began when this older teenager, who happens to be white, seen on the video, was bullying another kid. So tell us what happened next. What went on?
So he was messing with my friend, and he was kind of bullying because he knew he was older. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact using eyes against him. So I said something about it, and it turned into a whole fist fight. He started saying the same thing to me that he said to my friend. So it turned into a whole fist fight because I was mad about it. And then we ended up on the ground. Cops came over. They tackled me, put their knee on my back, and then the female cop that was done with him came over to help handcuffed me and put her knee in my back. Had me in handcuffs.
And put you in handcuffs. And then I understand that they took you away to a holding area, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what was going through your mind as the officers were handcuffing you and keeping you on the ground, and then the white teen was just left there on the couch?
Well, I kind of felt like the cops were like going along with what the older kid was saying about him being like bigger and stronger and superior. I felt like they were like agreeing to it.
What do you
I was
mean?
like confused.
What do you mean by that? Explain that, Kai. If you can speak up, please, too, as well. Explain that. What do you mean?
I felt like they were treating him like he was superior to me, and agreeing with the fact that he knew he was superior, that he like thought he was superior.
Yeah. Ebony, teenagers, especially teenage boys, get into fights sometimes. It happens. It's not unheard of behavior. Do you think there's any reason to have two fully grown adults holding your son down in the first place? What did you think of the treatment and the difference between how they treated your son and the other teen?
I think that it doesn't take two adults. It doesn't. I just can't understand it. I don't. I keep trying to wrap my mind around it, and in no possible scenario does it make sense to me. If I hate to say this, but if it wasn't for race, then what is it? What made them tackle my son, not the other kid? What made them be so aggressive with my son and not the other kid? Why is the other kid sitting down, looking at my son be humiliated and put into cuffs? It just doesn't make sense. It makes me angry.
What does this do when there's already so much mistrust between Black communities and police? What if there hadn't been so many people recording this on their phone, Ebony?
It could have been worse. I feel like if it wasn't in a mall setting where there were so many eyes, if they did that when there were so many eyes, I can't imagine if it was in any other scenario. That's scary, especially knowing, what has happened before. It's just scary to think of it. And I would like to, have us trust the cops. I'm not saying all cops are bad, but what I'm saying is there's a few out there that feel they are above the law, I would say. I just don't understand, to be honest.